Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Georgie Man, and I'm your friendly neighborhood anime and manga fan. I love all things anime and all things manga, and I'm here today to talk about Code Geass, Roze of the Recapture, Episode 3. And if you guys saw the intro to this video, you absolutely must know that I completely lost my mind the second I saw the ending of the episode, when we got a shocking revelation, and something we were pretty much accustomed to knowing that was going to happen eventually, but it was still a great reveal towards the end of Lelouch once again showing up, and the context of that I'm sure will be explained even further going deeper into the story. Now, before I go any further with this week's episode, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can be up to date with all my anime and manga, as well as all my Code Geass content that I'll be providing in this channel. It really helps out a lot, and I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you guys could, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into this week's episode. So this week's episode starts off where we see pretty much the people from Neo Britannia fighting the people from the Seven Stars, the rebellion of, that Roze and Ash are a part of. And we see that they're pretty much, going into war. You just see some cool designs, people are going, it's warfare at the end of the day. People are going back and forward. And then we cut to pretty much, the people, what's his name? Nolan, I believe the knight. He is my man is savage, because we see that pretty much as the fight continues, no one's stopping. And even the Federation of Nations, they're like, hey man, we already sent the Black Knights twice, and there was nothing you can do about it because of that barrier that turns off people's mechs. So you got to figure it out, man, because it's not looking good for us. And he's talking to the representative of the Black Knights, and we even get to see a little cameo of Kaguya, so that was really cool from the original series, Suzaku's cousin. So it was great seeing Kaguya older and a fan favorite character as a whole. And continuing from that, we see, like I said, Nolan's been doing some dictatorship stuff or behind the scenes plotting, because we see that he has a meeting with the Knights of the Round or whatever that he's a part of, and we see that they're all talking, and he's talking down on this one guy's failure because I guess he messed up. He was the only one that took an L during the battle warfare between the Roze's group versus the Neo Britannians. And you see that guy's so ashamed that he even ends his own he gets rid of himself, to say the least. And you're like, whoa, this guy, super simp. My man is super simping for this guy. Now I'm wondering if Nolan, the guy, he has a Geass of himself or not, because the way it looks like, I mean, is it just his presence? Is it his aura? Question mark. Is my man aura so deadly that he can just make you want to end yourself? I don't know. That's a question for another day. But what we see is that we also catch up with the I was gonna say the Black Knights. No, the pretty much the Japanese group that they're taking down the Neo Britannians. We see that Roze is just chilling, and he eventually getting some rest too. And all I gotta say, everybody's vibing, the rest of the soldiers are vibing as well. All I gotta say is Sakuya, spectacular. They knew what they were doing with those angles. My goodness, I was like, yo, Sakuya, bro? Hey, yo, controversial take. Best girl. I'm not just meaning this. I think she's the hottest chick in the series. That's just me, though. Hey, man. Catherine, well, actually, you know what? Catherine does give her a run for her money. I think they're equally balanced. It's like when you get that ice cream in the ice cream aisle, where you can just get one flavor, but why not get both? You get a little bit of, you get a little bit of vanilla with some dark milk chocolate. Hey man, I love all types. All right, I'm a Catherine appreciator, and I'm a Sakuya. I'm a Catherine enjoyer, and I'm a Sakuya enjoyer as well. Okay, we don't have to argue about this. It's just facts. They're both great. But continuing on with this review, if I can be professional, right? We see pretty much how they continue with the story. We see that we get introduced to the Emperor, the 100th Emperor of Neo Britannia. It would make sense. I mean, Neo Britannia is still carrying the old morals of the previous regime with Charles and Lelouch and all that. So they make sense that there was a 100th Emperor, and it's a pawn, because we see that Nolan's kind of scheming to make his move. You see that eventually Sakuya even meets up with this person. Her name is Natalia, and she's friends with the Emperor. She protected him from being assassinated once, so therefore the Emperor has been really cuddly with her. He likes her a lot. And the Emperor, to note, is a little kid, obviously, being exploited. And we see pretty much that they meet up at a bar, not a bar, maid cafe. And we see that pretty much we find out that this Natalia knows about, you know, Roze, Sakuya. Pretty much she knows her secret identity. She was a noble, I guess, and she knows all about, you know, the conflicts and all this, and she's helping Sakuya to get Sakura back, because I guess she's her friend. And a very important thing about her is that she also is friends, like I said, with the Emperor. The Emperor wants to he wants to like spend more time with Natalia. Natalia's like, hey, you should open your own your own maid cafe or your own cafe or whatever. And he's like, yeah, maybe one day. Will that happen? We'll see about that. But what happens is we continue with the story. They keep developing, and we see that pretty much now the rebellion group is, you know, starting to build, you know, their mech frames. You know, they got a new shipment, and they're trying to figure out who's gonna pilot what. And at the same time, we see that Catherine has been appointed the White Queen, aka my queen. We see that Catherine has been appointed to, you know, take over protecting Sakura. But you know that they think it's Sakuya, but in reality it's Sakura. So she's been appointed to protect her as her like knight, and she just roasting you know, Sakura. She's like, yeah, you suck, you guys are dumb, yeah, I hate you. She just says I hate you. She went full on Kendrick. She was like, I hate the way that you look, the way that you smell. But she was just like, yeah, I'm here just to do business, so try not to like bother me too much, I guess. And like I said, you know, we also see the rebellion group, you know, getting their new mechs. They're trying to figure out who's gonna pilot what. You know, a lot of stuff when it comes to that, and we see that they still don't even know who's their ace pilot. We do know a funny thing is that, you know, in the maid cafe, when we saw you know, Natalia and Roze Sakuya, she was like, hey, what if you like, isn't it refreshing like being able to like just be yourself? And she's like, yeah. I was like, why don't you like work here for a bit? And you see her in a maid outfit, and it's like, oh my god, this is funny. And you know, she's talking to Ash. Oh, because by the way, Ash, earlier in the episode, there was this one Japanese work lady that worked at that cafe. She went to get like a strawberry like shortcake or something. She was being bullied by some racist people. Obviously, Ash shows up, takes care of it, and then he goes back to the cafe, you know, meets up with Sakuya without the disguise, but he doesn't know who that is. But then you start seeing him sim for Sakuya, and I'm just like, oh, bro, is this the step bro? No, step bro, we mustn't. I was like, oh no. And I hope it doesn't take that route, because I'll be like, whatever about it, like but yeah, it was just funny. I mean, this whole episode was kind of like laid back and more relaxed than most others, but it's still pretty dark, because what we find out towards the end of the episode is that the Emperor we talked about, yeah, he got assassinated. He got poisoned by I believe it was Nolan's work, because you just see him being very sketchy about it. And we see that not just that, who gets appointed the 101th Emperor, or should I say Empress, because it's Sakura. Sakura gets appointed to that, or Sakuya, because that's what they think. And we see that, you know, obviously everybody in the world is shocked. They're like, what, the Emperor died? But not just that, you know, this half Japanese princess is now the leader of the Neo-Britannians, like what? And you know, everybody's getting knighted her. And then we see Sakuya have like this flashback where she's like, oh my god, no way, like this is what he told me. And who is she referring to? My goat, that king, the emperor, should I say, the emperor, the one and only, the myth, the legend, the goat, Lelouch Britannia. We see him once again, and it was fantastic hearing Johnny Youngbosh's performance once again, even though it was a small scene we see, which I'm assuming we'll see more of him going forward in the future, maybe towards the end of the story. But just hearing his voice again, chills, man. Like, I got goosebumps from that. It was insane, and I was very happy to see my goat, because I was like, yeah, and I can't wait. I know they're gonna make a figure, and when they make a statue, I'm gonna buy that day one, pre-order. I don't even care. But yeah, that Lelouch return blew me away. I was freaking out, man. I was completely lost. I felt like a little girl. If Lelouch was at a concert, I would throw my panties at him. But with all that being said, what did you guys think about this week's episode? Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys thought it was all right? Whatever you guys thought, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Code Geass, as well as more Code Geass Roze of the Recapture content in the near future. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.